In today's video, we're going to be talking about stacking the precious metals as well as a little bit of investing by going after the things that are off of everyone else's radar, taking the contrarian approach. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver and gold, my two favorite precious metals, which just so happen to be off of everyone else's radar. And this is something that I like to call contrarian stacking, very similar to how there are a lot of people out there who go about contrarian investing. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new.
Make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today
is Sunday, August 1st, 2021. It's actually still Friday, July 30th, as I'm recording the video, so I have no idea what the spot price is going to be by the time the video drops. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. But today is, of course, the 1st of August when I'm posting the video. And by the way, really quick, I'm only saying this because the promo ends on August 2nd. If you don't already have the Webull app and you download it through my link, they will give you 2 free random stocks if you deposit a measly $5, and then you could just send the $5 back to your bank account if you want. And they have a promo going on right now. For everyone that you refer, they'll give you 4 free stocks, and another promo going on right now that if you refer 3 people in total, they will give you a free share of Papa John's pizza, which is kind of weird, kind of random, kind of strange, but it's also kind of cool because it's worth like over $100. You could just sell that and get some silver with it if you want. Link in the description. But moving away from all that, I wanted to talk about contrarian stacking or contrarian investing. We're going to be primarily focusing on stacking rather than investing, but later in the video I'll tie something into it that I believe will actually make a lot of sense. So here on screen you can see that I have a little bit of everything. Not really, but I have a variety of different coins, rounds, and bars. Up at the top we have a couple of Type 2 American Silver Eagles. On the left and right side we have 2 10-ounce silver bars. We have some 1-ounce silver bars. We have a 2-ounce Kraken right in the dead center. We have a couple of miscellaneous silver coins and rounds right there at the bottom. And then as a nice little topping, we have some little gold coins. We have a 2021 Britannia. We have a Maple Leaf, Philharmonic, Krugerrand, Gold Eagle, 1/4 ounce Philharmonic, and of course the Kookaburra, which is potentially my favorite gold coin that I own. So the reason I have a little bit of silver, a little bit of gold on screen right now is because I wanted to talk about both silver and gold, or really just precious metals in general, because I think we can probably all agree when it comes to finance, especially finance on the internet, all the finance channels. There are massive YouTube channels out there, massive websites out there, blogs, everything, and pretty much all of them are geared more towards business, stocks, and real estate. Very few people are talking about or paying attention to or even care for the precious metals. And that's what today's video is going to be about. But rather than reiterating the points that I want to make, I'm actually going to be stealing a clip from myself that was from Wednesday night's VIP Club live stream. I'll leave the link in the description in case anybody wants to become a VIP Club member. And once the clip is over, I'm going to hop back on. I'm going to add a little bit more information. I'm going to provide a little bit more context. So without any further ado, here's the clip. Here we go.
Silver is money, gold is royalty. Oh, I could agree with that. 1482. Yeah, 1482. That might not be that might not be where it bottomed out, but that's the lowest I could see on the chart. Yeah, that was mid-March of 2020. That was a pretty crazy time. That was also right around the time that premiums completely took off. I mean, before that happened, spot price was like $18 for silver. Spot price was about 18 bucks, and it fell all the way down to below $12 out of nowhere. All of the online precious metal dealers that were selling the silver for, 18, 19 bucks, they got a lot of their inventory at 16 or 17. So if they picked it up for 16, 17 bucks, they're not going to sell it for 12. That's why the premiums went up to begin with, to prevent themselves from losing money. Business continuity. I hated it, but I understood. The premiums on gold, yeah, the gold premiums went up a little bit too. Not nearly as dramatically as the premiums on silver. But yeah, it would be nice to see that again. You know what would be nicer? For the precious metals to slowly decline. If they slowly decline, the premiums aren't going to bother you. If it just collapses out of nowhere, the premium's going to just go right through the roof. That's why I like slow, steady movement, whether it be in an upward or a downward direction. It attracts the least amount of attention. It doesn't really catch anybody off guard. A lot of people don't really notice or worry too much. Same could be said about investments as well, by the way. See, that's why I like, the S&P 500 and whatnot, index funds and ETFs and things like that. Slow, steady, stable growth with an average annual rate of return of about 8%. That's what I like. I know a lot of other people out there like to see 200% gains in a year, 300,000% gain in a year. Trust me. Yes, it's absolutely nice. I've seen triple-digit gains in some of my investments as well. But the slow, steady, stable growth attracts the least amount of attention. You're off of everybody's radar. It's consistent. It's constant. It's reliable. And it doesn't cause a whole lot of hype and excitement. Because hype and excitement drive the prices up even more. And if you're trying to buy in, whether it be into index funds or ETFs or stocks, or whether you're just trying to convert into silver and gold, when all this hype and excitement's going on, that's when the stock price goes up. That's when the spot price goes up. All the hype and excitement drives up the prices. When there's a small amount of attention, when nobody's paying attention at all, when people aren't hyper-focused or lasered in on silver or the stocks that you're investing in, you get to be a little bit more of a contrarian, which is what I like to do. I consider myself to be a contrarian. I like to be where the least amount of attention is. I like to be in whatever no one's paying attention to, because I like to be ahead of the game. A lot of other people out there, they just sit there on these whatever websites, I don't know if they use Reddit or whatever social media they use, and they wait for other people to tell them what to invest in. All of a sudden they say, okay, this right here, this is the new meme stock. This is how we're going to get rich. And then everybody just dives in. Well, guess what? Before they made that announcement, you know how much they bought into it before? And then they told you to buy into it? And then you and the other million people in the army, they all buy in at the same time, and then they cash out. And that's just what happens. Because all the hype and excitement drove it through the roof. That's why people see triple, quadruple digit gains. I don't really like to participate in that. I like to take the contrarian approach, which is one of the main reasons why I love the silver and the gold. Yes, within the stacking community, silver and gold are like top tier, but everybody else in the finance realm,
they're not paying attention to the precious metals. They're focusing on their businesses, stocks, real estate, stuff like that. Which I am as well. But I'm way more focused on precious metals than any other market. Silver and gold, the precious metals, #1 for me. Everything else, I would say a close second. And by the way, when I said I am as well, I didn't mean that I'm in real estate. That's the one thing that I'm not involved in yet. I would like to be involved. But point being is I pay attention to all the markets, but I pay the most attention to the precious metal markets. That's what I prefer. I want to preserve as much wealth as possible. I want to pack as much value into the metals as I can, while nobody else is paying attention. The only ones paying attention are those of us who are stacking it. 99% of other people couldn't care less. And 99% of the people who couldn't care less don't even know what we're doing. I'll stick to being a contrarian. So yeah, that was about a 5, maybe a 6-minute long clip taken from a, believe it or not, 3.5 hour long live stream. That's right. Every single Wednesday night, I go live in the VIP club. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing 2 live streams per week, and I also do monthly giveaways, daily silver and gold deal alerts, and a whole lot more, so link in the description if you want to become a VIP club member. But I wanted to get back on track talking about contrarian stacking or contrarian investing. We know what contrarian investing is. This is a term that has been used for years and years and years. I've never heard anybody say contrarian stacking before, besides myself, because I made a video kind of similar to this about 4 or 5 months ago. But I thought of some new ideas, and sometimes I like to revisit old topics and enhance older videos by adding more to them. So when it comes to stacking the precious metals, like I said before, pretty sure it's safe to say not a lot of people out there are paying too close attention to the precious metals. They should be. I'm not going to sit here and say that they should be stacking the precious metals. I can't tell a person what to do with their finances, but they should be paying attention. The reason I say that is because I tell people within the precious metal stacking world that they should be paying attention to the other markets. I think we should all be paying attention to everything that's going on. Business, stocks, real estate, silver, gold. We need to be paying attention. When there's something going on in the world of credit, or when there's something going on with the banking system, or when something's happening over here or happening over there, we should all be aware of that, which is why I think it's important to keep your eyes on as much as you possibly can, even if you're not involved, even if you're not affiliated, even if you want absolutely nothing to do with the market. That's fine. I respect it. I appreciate that. Pay attention anyway. So when it comes to the silver and the gold, I like to think that it's almost like the slept-on form of finance. A lot of people look at the silver and the gold and they say, oh, that's old school, that's old-fashioned, that's so traditional. But if you ask me, in my opinion and from my perspective, old school works 99% of the time. Not always. There are some really outdated concepts out there in the world that should be retired, but 99% of the old school traditional concepts and methods work best and will continue to work best. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that silver and gold are absolutely #1 or will be #1 or anything like that, but I will say this. Silver and gold, since the beginning of time, have been looked at as money. They're not just looked at as money, they are money. Historically, they've been viewed as money. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years have gone by, and people have been using the silver and gold to store value. And if you take a look at the silver, if you take a look at the gold, they're 2 completely different metals for 2 completely different reasons. They have completely different jobs. They are alike in a lot of ways, but they're so foreign. If you were to take one and put it side by side with the other, they shouldn't even really be compared if you think about it, because they're both incredible for completely different reasons. They both have their pros and their cons. I'm not talking up silver and gold and saying that they're flawless. No, they both definitely have their cons. But the way I've always seen it for the last 3.5, going on 4 years at this point, I've always believed that if you're stacking both, the pros outweigh the other one's cons. And with everyone else out there who are paying attention to GameStop or this meme stock or that meme coin or this or that, a lot of people are very easily distracted, and a lot of people, the overwhelming majority of people, 99% of people, are left, as they say, holding the bag. But when it comes to the silver and the gold, I don't believe we've even scratched the surface in comparison to where the precious metals can go moving forward, especially if you were to take a look at the health and well-being of our currency. Because currency and money, polar opposites. But a lot of the time it's like a teeter-totter. When the US dollar or the general state of the economy is crumbling, falling apart, taking some punishment like what we saw last year and what we're continuing to see this year, currency's going down, which means, or oftentimes means, that money simply strengthens, gets bigger and badder. But, like I said, it's a teeter-totter. It can go the other way too. When the economy recovers, makes a bounce back, when the dollar bill is toughened up a little bit, it's old and brittle and fragile, sure, of course, there's no changing that. But it has its good days, it has its good times. And during those times, a lot of the time, we notice that the spot prices, silver and gold, are a little bit of a decline. So it's almost like you can't have one without the other. You can have a fantastic economy and low spot prices, or you can have an economy that's going down the drain with spot prices through the roof potentially. Could go either way. But what's cool about the silver and gold is the fact that no one's really paying attention to them. A lot of banks are paying attention to them. A lot of us, actually every single last one of us in the precious metal stacking community, we're paying attention to it. But everyone else out there, even in the realm of finance, the real estate guys, the stock market guys, the business guys, they're not paying attention to the precious metals. I'm very surprised that they're not. I think it's shameful that they're not. But they're not paying attention. And even they're a small minority in comparison to the general public, the general population. All of those people, the normal people, the average Joes who are just waking up in the morning, they're going to work, they're coming home, they're turning on the TV, and they're falling asleep on the couch, and then they wake up the next morning to do it all over again. Those type of people, they're definitely not paying attention to the silver and gold. Why would they? Why on God's green earth would they care about a method of saving money? They're not even saving currency. Why would they want to save money? So the overwhelming majority of people are paying absolutely no attention to silver and gold. The overwhelming majority of people in the finance realm aren't paying attention to the silver and the gold. It's almost like a forgotten method, a forgotten tool, a forgotten way of preserving wealth for the long term and hedging against inflation. By the way, really quick, the forgotten way. I liked the way that sounded. I liked it so much, I ended up making some merchandise out of it. T-shirts, hoodies, stickers, and coffee mugs. Use promo code Labor Day for 15% off everything in the DYDSS store for the next 48 hours. Link in the description. In no way, shape, or form am I going to sit here and say that it's an investment. If you want my truthful, honest, 100% bottom of my heart opinion, I don't consider them an investment. And if you're looking to make money, I don't think precious metals are the way to go. I think, yeah, you should be going towards business, stocks, and real estate. Those are the three main ways that wealth is created. Silver and gold, it's not a way of creating wealth. It's a way of preserving wealth for the long term. Your income versus your savings. Completely different concepts. I don't think that they are comparable. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and depositing $5. If you refer a friend, you get another 4 free stocks. If you refer 3 friends, you get 4 free stocks for each of those friends, plus a free share of Papa John's pizza. Link in the description. Promo ends soon. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. And what are your thoughts on contrarian stacking when it comes to the precious metals?
And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to hit that subscribe button like a Karen hits a bus window. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Bunch of brand new videos over there. I posted one about China banning cryptocurrency, one about AT&T cutting its dividend, other videos about real estate, videos about silver, videos about gold, and a bunch of others. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 3,000 subscribers. We just hit 2,000, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And of course, last but not least, the brand new DYDSS Karen Free Zone t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug.
My name is not Karen.
Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again,
What are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? When it comes to contrarian stacking, when it comes to contrarian investing, do you like to go against what everyone else is talking about, what everyone else is all hyped up and excited about? Do you like to stay away from the trends? Do you like to, potentially, create your own trends? That's what I like to do. That's where my focus is at. I couldn't care less about what's super mainstream and super popular and super hyped up and all the celebrities are talking about and everyone on social media is gravitating towards. No, those are the times that I like to stay away from those things. And I'll double down on what is not receiving the attention that it deserves. I double down on what I consider to be the undervalued assets. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.